Hey everyone. Today, we're diving into the world of Denmark to meet some of the most famous Danish people you should definitely know about. You know, like besides me. I mean, come on, I'm kind of a big deal, but we'll get to that later, maybe. First, we're going to talk about some other awesome Danes who've made a name for themselves. We're talking actors, scientists, writers, the whole shebang. You might be surprised by how many familiar faces are actually from the land of Legos and Hygge. So buckle up, grab some snacks, Danish pastries anyone, and get ready for a wild ride through the lives of these incredible Danes. Let's get started. First up, we've got Hans Christian Andersen, the master of fairy tales. You know, the guy who gave us classics like The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and my personal favorite, The Princess and the Pea. Seriously, who needs a good night's sleep, right? Andersen's stories have enchanted generations of readers, and his work has been translated into over 125 languages. That's more languages than there are flavors of ice cream. His tales have inspired countless movies, plays, ballets, you name it. But here's the thing about Andersen, he wasn't just some dude who churned out bedtime stories. His writing was deep, man. He tackled themes like social justice, the meaning of life, and the power of love. He wasn't afraid to get real and talk about the struggles of being different, just like that ugly duckling. And that's why his stories still resonate with people today, no matter their age or background. So next time you're feeling down, curl up with a good Hans Christian Andersen story. It's like chicken soup for the soul, but with more talking animals and magic. Next up, we've got a guy who's all about atoms and quantum physics and stuff. Don't worry, I don't really get it either, but trust me, Niels Bohr was a big deal in the world of science. We're talking Nobel Prize-winning, groundbreaking research on the structure of atoms. This guy basically helped us understand how the universe works at its tiniest level. Mind blown. Bohr's work laid the foundation for quantum mechanics, which sounds super complicated, and it is, but it's also super important. It's led to all sorts of cool technologies like lasers, computers, and even the internet. So yeah, you can thank Niels Bohr for those late-night YouTube binges. You're welcome. But Bohr wasn't just about equations and lab coats. He was also a philosopher and a humanitarian. He believed that science had a responsibility to make the world a better place, and he spoke out against the use of nuclear weapons. What a stand-up guy. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get intense. We're talking about Mads Mikkelsen, the Danish actor who's conquered Hollywood with his smouldering looks and undeniable talent. You might recognize him as the chilling villain from Casino Royale, where he went toe-to-toe with Daniel Craig's James Bond. Talk about a tough gig. But Mads can do it all. He's played a tortured artist in The Hunt, a cannibalistic psychiatrist in Hannibal, and even a Jedi Master in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Is there anything this man can't do? But let's be real, the best part about Mads is that he's just so darn cool. He's got this effortless swagger and a wicked sense of humor that makes him impossible not to love. Plus, he's from Denmark, which automatically makes him 10 times cooler. It's science. So, yeah, Mads Mikkelsen is basically the epitome of Danish awesomeness. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the world of Brigitte Nielsen, the Danish bombshell who's done it all. Acting, modeling, singing, reality TV, you name it. This woman is a force of nature. You might remember her from her iconic roles in 80s classics like Red Sonja and Cobra, where she kicked butt and took names alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. But Brigitte's career is far from a trip down memory lane. She's remained a fixture in pop culture, appearing in everything from cult films to reality shows like Celebrity Big Brother and Flavor of Love. And let's be real, she always brings the drama, the laughs, and the unforgettable one-liners. But beyond the glitz and glamour, Brigitte is a survivor. She's been through her fair share of ups and downs, both personally and professionally, but she's always come out on top, stronger and more fabulous than ever. Prepare to be amazed by the talent and beauty of Connie Nielsen, the Danish actress who's graced our screens for decades with her captivating performances and undeniable screen presence. You might recognize her as Lucilla from Ridley Scott's epic Gladiator, where she held her own against Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix. Talk about a tough crowd. But Connie's range extends far beyond historical dramas. She's played everything from a tough-as-nails lawyer in The Following to the fierce Amazon queen Hippolyta in Wonder Woman. Is there anything this woman can't do? But what truly sets Connie apart is her ability to bring depth and humanity to every role she plays, no matter how big or small. I call thinking big. Get ready to be inspired by the story of Caroline Wozniacki, the Danish tennis star who's conquered the court with her grit, determination, and killer backhand. This woman is a true champion, both on and off the court. Caroline's list of accomplishments is longer than a Wimbledon final. She's a former world #1, an Australian Open champion, and a 3-time runner-up at Grand Slam tournaments. But Caroline's impact goes far beyond her impressive trophy cabinet. She's a role model for young athletes everywhere, proving that with hard work, dedication, and a whole lot of heart, anything is possible. And she's not afraid to use her platform to speak out about important issues like gender equality and body positivity. Prepare to set sail with Vitus Bering, the Danish explorer who braved treacherous seas and unforgiving landscapes to map the uncharted territories of the Arctic. This guy was the OG Arctic explorer, venturing into the unknown long before it was cool, or maybe it was always freezing up there. Bering's expeditions led to the discovery of the Bering Strait, the body of water that separates Russia and Alaska, proving that Asia and North America were not connected by land. His voyages were fraught with danger, from icy storms and treacherous currents to encounters with indigenous populations and the ever-present threat of scurvy. But Bering persevered, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to expand the boundaries of human understanding. His legacy as a fearless explorer and skilled navigator continues to inspire adventurers and scientists to this day. Prepare to be captivated by the words of Karen Blixen, the Danish author whose evocative prose and unforgettable characters have transported readers to the heart of Africa and beyond. You might know her by her pen name, Isak Dinesen, but no matter what you call her, there's no denying the power of her storytelling. Blixen's most famous work out of Africa is a captivating memoir of her years spent running a coffee plantation in Kenya. It's a story of love, loss, and the enduring power of the human spirit. But Blixen's writing extends far beyond the African plains. Her short stories, novels, and essays explore themes of love, identity, and the search for meaning in a complex world. Her words have a way of staying with you long after you've finished reading, lingering in your mind like a half-remembered dream. And there you have it, folks. 11 amazing Danes who have made their mark on the world, from fairy tales and physics to heavy metal and Hollywood. These talented individuals have shown that Danes can do it all. And hey, I didn't even get to talk about myself, Lars-Ann, your favorite YouTuber. But that's a story for another time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fun content. See you next time.